All right, let's hear from some more people via Discord. You can find our Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord, which is super predictable, I guess. That's where you would expect to find it. Let's start in this second tranche of callers with Daniel from San Francisco. Daniel, what's going on? What's on your mind today?
Hi,
Daniel?
David.
Hi.
I have a local politics question in San Francisco. There's a politician by the name of Dean Preston, who I supported for supervisor in 2016 and a couple times after that. He's a Democratic socialist.
So
And he
just
put
for context, Daniel, just so you can tailor your question, I've never heard of this person and know nothing about them. So that's just so you know.
Sure. So he is a very left-wing guy, calls himself a Democratic socialist, and largely support him. He put out a statement after the terrorist attack in Israel, saying nothing about Hamas. Later had to put out a clarifying statement after he got a lot of flack, saying, "Hey, I condemn Hamas." I'm sorry about my dog.
No problem.
And then he refused to condemn the Democratic Socialists of America statement,
Right.
which was very inflammatory. But he's a member of the Democratic Socialists of America, and gets a lot of support from them. That's their main goal, is to reelect him.
Yep.
Now I'm struggling with whether to support him in the next election in 2024, given that I do support him in his local initiatives. But this blind spot that he has was very concerning.
Listen, I can't give you the answer to that because what it depends on is what matters to you and the proportions under which each of those things matter. I found what you're talking about here. Dean Preston condemns Hamas attack after earlier comments drew backlash where he didn't mention Hamas. He then put out a statement saying, he says he's Jewish and his father and grandparents were Holocaust survivors. His great grandmother was killed in a concentration camp. He's heartbroken by the violence and every civilian, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, it's up to you, right? I mean, it's you've got to evaluate what's going on in San Francisco, what this Preston guy represents, how you prioritize. Maybe he's got great policy on potholes and you think that that is more important than not liking his initial statement. These are really personal decisions, you know? So my only advice would be to be confident that whatever is the right decision for you on supporting this guy or not may not be what someone else decides to do, and that's okay because you need to figure out what matters to you.
Sure. What do you think about his tight-knit relationship with the DSA and his kind of refusal to denounce what they said? Is that
I don't know anything about his relationship with the DSA, and so I wouldn't be able to weigh in on that. Because I'm not a socialist, I don't support DSA in any way, and I know very little about the relationship between local officials and DSA and how their chapters are organized. I just know very little about it because I'm not looking to sign up with any socialist groups, you know.
No, I've reached out to him and I said, "Hey, Dean, I've supported you 3 times now.
Yep.
I'm really concerned about this statement that the DSA put out. I appreciate your clarifying the statement for whatever that's worth."
Right.
But he's so tied into that group, and they're almost sort of an army for him around here. And it was concerning that he refused to denounce what they said.
Yep.
But
Well,
I
listen,
hear what you're saying.
the great thing is if you don't like what he says or if he doesn't say anything or whatever, you can say, well, I'm not going to vote for this guy, or I'm still going to vote for him because I think he's doing good things locally, you know?
Okay. Well, great talking
All
to
right,
you.
Daniel
Thanks.
from San Francisco, great to hear from you. Very much appreciate the call.